Hey guys, this is your week 5 introductory video. Last week we looked at integrating academic concepts into physical education. Hopefully you learned some things there that you really didn't realize before, how much physical education can really improve academic performance. This week we're looking at personal health skills. So it's chapters 12 and 13 in your book, but we're looking at personal health skills. There's not a lot of things this week that you have to do for a grade. The main thing is this information is going to be on your test that you take next week. So one of the things you have to do this week is go ahead and sign up for your proctored exam, which you'll have next week. But all this information is going to be part of that proctored exam. So you need to make sure you watch these lectures and do the study guide for sure. This is where you'll use your textbook mainly to study for the proctored exam, but you need to make sure you click here for sure to prepare for that test. If you don't study this, you're not going to do well for the test. If you do study this, you will do really well for the test. So make sure that you go to that chapter 12 and 13 study guide. So I go through here a few lecture videos. So the first one is about promoting and monitoring physical activity. This is 7 or 8 minutes. Just gives you some ideas about what physical activity really is, what fitness is, and how you can monitor your students and make sure they're getting the right level of physical activity. The next one is on physical fitness, and I put it into 3 different videos. This is chapter 13. The previous video is covering chapter 12. The first one is about the difference between health and skill-related fitness. The next video is about teaching strategies and techniques to help you motivate students, which is going to be really important that your students are motivated well, so they do perform their best every day. And the last one is 9 keys to implementing fitness routines. It's really important that you are able to implement those fitness routines well. Let's see if I can get to the next one here. The next one is a video by Dr. Mike Evans. He is a doctor in Canada, and it's really about the best lifestyle activity. One of the things we want to do that we've talked about a lot in this course is making sure that our students are healthy as adults. We want them to have a healthy lifestyle. So these 2 videos give you some ideas and some really good evidence of how to do some of that. Let's see if I get back here. So those are things that you're going to use to learn the material. Then you're going to make sure you sign up for your proctored exam. You do that by clicking the Smarter Proctoring button right here, and then to sign up for your exam. You need to make sure that you prepare for your exam using the study guide. And this week's discussion is the main thing that you're going to do for a grade for this week. And it's a strategy for you to start walking and to start thinking about what are some lifestyle choices that you can make to help you get more. And walking is really one that makes it easy. For example, if you ever go to a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, if you need to stop and get out of your car and walk in and order your food and then go back to your car instead of going through the drive-through. The same thing, a lot of people now are ordering their groceries online, and then they go to the grocery store and they pick those groceries up. They just pull into the parking lot, call a phone number, and somebody comes out and loads their groceries in their car. Well, that's really convenient, but it's not very good for your health. It's a better habit to go to the grocery store and then walk all around the grocery store, pushing your cart, and it's going to give you good exercise. So those are just some really simple lifestyle choices that you can make to help make sure you get better exercise. But you'll talk about a strategy you'll use for walking there. So that's pretty much it for this week. Next week you will take your proctored exam, and next week's going to have a lot of video assignments. So next week you need to make sure that you are ready to take your time and do some video assignments. You don't need to wait till Sunday to start working on your work next week. Otherwise you won't have time to complete everything. So this is kind of a heads up. Next week you're looking to do some video assignments. If you have any questions about this week's work, please let me know. I'll be glad to help.